Hi, this is LatN. Hope everyone is staying safe, and we're back with Software Inc.'s Beta 1.6.8 Play and Learn series star games on hard difficulty. This will be the Founders Day 1 episode. We'll get into it after the intro. Okay, we're still in January 1980. We haven't moved into day 1 for one specific reason. When we set up our offices, we were left with 4,072, and we forgot to add one thing to these offices. For programmers, they require 2 calculators to improve their efficiency. 1, 2. For designers, require tablet. If you look at the calculators, over them it says programming bonus effects for programmers is the highest. Well, the bonus effects for the inbox is the highest for leads, and tablets bonus effect for tablet, the highest is for artists, secondary designers. That's why we give our designers a tablet. We missed that in the first setup. We've corrected it. So our offices are all set up. Our teams are all set up. This is day 1 now. And before we start letting everybody in the door, I want to assign this to Ava. And I want to assign this to Thea. The reason I want to assign these 2 rooms is if Ava or Thea are the first 2 in the building and these computers state is below 70% or below 75%, and these over here are above 75%, they will migrate to this room and use this computer. And to prevent that from happening, you assign them. And the reason you want to assign them because you don't want them migrating here. The minute they migrate here, you're going to get an error message that your designers are not getting their bonuses. And one of the bonus for the designers is they have their own office. So you want to meet the requirements for designers. One of them is that they have their own office. Assign them to a computer. Or even if you assign this one to a designer and assign this one to a designer in the beginning when they're the only ones there, you could come in here and assign them to a designer. But there may be conflict here because these guys also have design skills, so that may not work. Okay, so let's get into it. Founders Day 1. We're going to move into it, and we're down $757. Remember we said we may go into bankruptcy. We have avoided bankruptcy, but 757. We're in the red. We lost money yesterday. We only have $757 left. So we need to make sure that these get done. And our founders should be walking in a minute now. Here they come. The dream team. I'm dreaming of nothing but good things for this team. You know, they go to these prospective offices because they've been assigned to them. And these teams are going to move forward a little faster than normal. Let them get coffee, let them get whatever it is. The bads, I'm just going to let the bads go all the way past the green a little. Okay, this is bad. So let's pass the green a little. This is bad. And this is bad. And I think this was bad too, right? If you ever want to doubt, just go here. This is bad right there. You hover over this project details, it'll tell you. So those are all bad. Embedded systems past the blue line is good. I'm gonna let it go a little bit more past the blue line. That's good. Now we have to do bug fixing. Art, you don't have to worry about bug fixing. So what I normally do for arsons, we don't have to do bugs. I let them go to about 40, 45%. And this one has gone past where it should be. That's a mediocre. I usually let mediocre go full red or orange, whichever one you want to do. So the first one is the game asset is 45%. So we're going to promote this and finish it and see what we get outstanding. The second one is the game asset is 45%. Usually I let them go past 50, but I've been experimenting with 45. This one is way past where it should be. We're going to let them continue. Okay, here we go. Okay, they're going to go home. This one is a promote. And we're going to have to do this. This one go to next day because we need bug fixing. And this one does not need bug fixing. And this one does not need bug fixing. So that's outstanding. We're almost at 2 stars. And we're going to let this one go to tomorrow. Now we're going to use the same principles in this day that we did in every other day. We're up to 26,000. We're going to go in here. These are sorted by income. So we're going to go look at each one. This is a ban. We're going to take the ban. This is a ban. One requirement here is art. So we're going to take that ban. This is a ban. Only one requirement with programming. So we're going to take that one. This is a horrible one requirement. We're definitely going to take that one. I'm going to move this up to the top. Right under the last one that we did. And then this is a ban. Only one requirement. We're going to take that one also. Will our guys be able to do all these? Yes. Now, this one, I'm going to push it up 2 points, prioritize it because Friday, but then get bugs out of it. I want at least 3 bugs out of this one. Important thing is check your computers always. Right in the beginning, you know, I'm really concerned with computers, but if they get below 75%, you want to call IT. The place starts getting dirty, you want to call cleaning. Not important in the beginning, but it is once you have get into deals and you have people coming in. You want this place to be clean. Okay, so we're going to move into day 2. But before we move into day 2, there is still something that we did on day 1 that we haven't done today. And what is that? We're going to check products. And Winrick Studios, we've invested in them in the last. We're going to invest in them some more. Reduce this to how many shares? We have 35,000. So got 4,006 operating costs. You see how I'm investing in these? And any time you invest, you're going to improve. The first time we invested, now we have 37.2 thousand invested. So we're up to 41,000. And we're only in February. And we're going to open these up, get our guys in here, and see what we can do to knock these out. The horrible has to go first. So they're gone. Oh. Okay, our company's in debt. We're in bankruptcy because we extended ourselves. So we're going to develop this. We're going to finish this. We got $5,000 that should save us. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. And this is bad. So we're going to let this go. Promote this. Promote this. This art, I'm going to let it go to 50. This art, I'm going to let it go to 50. promote, promote, no fixed bugs to fix, no bugs to fix. And promote this. And we're gonna go to the end of the day. And there's nothing else to do. So it's finish, finish, finish. And we have almost 3 stars. What are we gonna do? We're gonna go here. We're gonna select work for tomorrow. We want upfront money today. Work for tomorrow. We want upfront money today. And they're all bad. And we're not gonna look to invest in anything today unless it's a new company. There are no new companies out there. Everybody has one. So we're in bankruptcy. Remember, we are in bankruptcy. We have 7 hours before we can do anything. And one big mistake that I did now and that I did before, I picked these before they went home. So now I only have 1 month to do them. If I had let them go home first and then pick these, I would have had 2 months to do these. Now I have 1 month left to do this. So that's a tip. These have to be done. These 3. And this, I'm going to let them go all the way to 78. Big. Outstanding. These guys, we're just going to let them. Oh, apparently everybody's got the Zzzs. See, everybody's got the Zzzs, so that means that these should all be finished. Outstanding. 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 And no more bankruptcy. No more concerns. You know, we are almost at 3 stars. I'm going to let these guys go home. Get out of here. Okay, once they're gone, then that's when you should be selecting your contracts. And this is a mediocre one requirement. These are embedded systems you don't want to get involved with because you don't have the hardware in place to do them. This is art 2 requirements. This is art 2 requirements. So right now, I'm just going to be concerned with this mediocre and 1 art. This is good and this is good. This is mediocre 2 requirements. And this is mediocre 3 requirements. This mediocre games 2 requirements gives me 2 months, so I could do that. We're going to accept that one. We're going to go look. Anything, new products in the market? No. We're looking for new companies in the market there. So if you come in here, there's any new companies that will fill in between the 0 and the 1. There you don't have any, so you can go ahead on to the next day. Now the one thing we're going to check is our computers are at 82%, 88%, and 88%, 87%. So we can move into tomorrow. Knock these out. Now the first one was mediocre. I usually let those go to all right. That's far enough. And develop it. The embedded system I should have let go now. We should be outstanding. We almost have our 3rd star. And this one was a mediocre. So we gotta let that go. Remember, this one is 2 months. You see how the mediocre is taking longer to do? So we're gonna go here. Everybody's gone home. We're looking for one item or two items that just have one requirement here, something we could do fast. That has one requirement. This one has two requirements, so I'm not going to be concerned with. Our computers are at 82%, so that should be fine. Let's move into tomorrow. This was mediocre. So we could develop this. This was mediocre. I'm going to let this go a little bit more because it has one more month. And then we're going to develop that. This is the game asset. We could promote it, finish it. We have 3 stars. This has 1 month left. So we're going to let it go. So the next thing is you check no new companies. And that's it. And that's the cycle. You check here. You want to continue to advance. And the reason I look for contracts with just one requirement, I want to save the ones that have more than one requirement for later, unless I really need to. And these two, this is a mediocre art one requirement, and this is a mediocre logistic one requirement. So we could take these two. We should be able to knock those two out tomorrow. So we're going to move into tomorrow. We're at 3 stars. We're going to move into tomorrow. What we're going to also do is come here to deals, select all deals, select design. We're looking for design deals only. In order to get a design deal, you also need to hire a receptionist. We hired a receptionist. I want to call cleaning as a temporary cleaning, and I want to call IT temp. I want to get those guys in here. We want to check. So they'll come in. Okay, only one person came in. That means our computers didn't updating. And no, he came in and he took care of it. Okay, so we're going to move into tomorrow. And the receptionist is going to come in about 8 a.m. So you're going to see our guys come in at 7. There goes our people. The receptionist should come in an hour later. Oh, there she is. This is our receptionist. Okay, and we're looking at this thing is due this month. It's art. We're going to push this up to 2. This is 1 month left, and this is 1 month. This was a mediocre, so we could promote. This one was a mediocre, so we could promote. And this is a 52, so we should let that's art. This is logistics, and this is games. So these two, we could let them go as far as you want. And this one, as soon as it reaches past the blue line, you're going to basically promote it. 1035. Oh, I said a little past the blue line. I carried away with that one. And 4 bugs fixed, that should be outstanding. And we're going to promote this one, no bugs, and then that one should move up a little faster. And promote this one, finish, no bugs. We're at 3 stars, looking for the 4th star. At this point, I want to do 2 things. I want to start looking at getting a deal away from contracts. And I do have a strategy to continue to increase our stars, to continue to get better and better candidates. So we'll go over that in the next video. We'll go over how to select a good deal that's going to fund your next team. And we'll cover those strategies in the next video. If you've gotten anything out of this video, please consider like, share, and subscribing. Please like, share, and subscribe. I want to thank all my subscribers. We do appreciate you. Stay safe. Keep those around you safe. LatN out.